planting Hass avocados in the wrong way and in the wrong place. There is certain correct way that you as a farmer that you can plant your avocados and manage to get good yield. Alternatively, there is a way or a region that you can plant your Hass avocados and you end up harvesting nothing, or the only song that you'll be singing is low yield or small sized Hass avocados. Welcome to today's tutorial where we shall be looking at the best place to plant your Hass avocados, which is the most important factor for any successful Hass avocado farming. Yes, this is the most important factor where you are planting your Hass avocados. The region literally matters a lot. Then we shall also look at how you should collectively plant your Hass avocados, how you can manage to fertilize them, and how to control the most common pests and diseases when it comes to Hass avocados farming. I'm Kelvin Wairimo from Farmers Kenya. Farmers Kenya is an agricultural solution center that offers realistic solutions to farmers' daily farming challenges. The best place to plant Hass avocados. This is the most important factor for any successful Hass avocados farming. Not every region, simply because it has some rain and it has some fertile soil and it has some good red soil that is good for Hass avocados. No, there is a combination of factors that determine how successful these avocados will do and thrive. And that's why I know most farmers who have done maybe or ask themselves, why are my Hass avocados not doing well while in another farm which maybe we are neighbors tends to do well? I will tell you the secret on this. The first factor that most people don't know when it comes to Hass avocados farming is the temperature range. The area that you're planting your Hass avocados should not be extremely hot. Good temperature range of around 25 to 28 or at most 30 degrees Celsius, that one is okay. Extreme temperatures of above 35 degrees Celsius tend to have a negative impact on the yield and also the size of your harvest. So make sure, even if it has all these factors, at least it has a temperature range of 25 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. The next factor is the soil acidity. We usually encourage farmers before you plant your Hass avocados, do a soil test analysis to establish the soil pH. Hass avocados and any other avocado, they tend to be very sensitive to high chlorine levels. If that is a problem in your region, you can apply gypsum to lower the acidity. A good soil pH of around 5 to 8, that one is very okay. But for cases where the root rot, all cases where Hass avocados are prone to root rot, applying this gypsum. The other thing that you should also consider is the chlorine levels that I have said, because they are very, very sensitive, and especially in dry areas. The other factor is the soil structure and the soil quality. Hass avocados need deep, well fertile soil. And what do I mean by deep? Deep, I mean it should have a topsoil of at least 1 meter. The big mistake that farmers do, you buy a land or you have a land and you just dig your 60 foot hole and you don't consider the depth of the topsoil. 1 or 2, 3 years down the line and you realize that your tree no longer grows up. It stunted. Yes, because the root reached the mallam which was up, or it reached the log which was up, maybe 2 foot down or 3 foot down, and it cannot manage to grow bigger. The roots cannot manage to expand to get some minerals and also water, and you find out that your tree has stunted. So make sure that the area you are planting your Hass avocados or your farm has at least a 1 meter depth of topsoil. Once with this good 1 meter topsoil, the soil should be also deep. Then the other factor, stop planting Hass avocados in regions that have black cotton soil or clay soil. These soils are prone to waterlogging, and any soil that has this condition tends to encourage root rot in Hass avocados, and in the long run you find that your tree has just dried up. Once you have identified the correct region for your Hass avocados, now the best thing now to look at is how do you plant your Hass avocados. The best thing is you dig a hole of 60 centimeters width and 60 centimeters. Then you put topsoil aside and the raw soil aside. You take like 20 kg. Even if you have the ability of putting that, it's okay. The topsoil, you mix it well and you add it on the hole. You can also add around 150 to 200 grams of DAP and you mix it well. Then take your seedling, remove the polythene paper or the bucket well and carefully such that the soil is intact. Then place your seedlings with the soil at the center of the hole. You cover it with the soil very gently and then also you water immediately. Make sure that you've left a small basin that can be collecting the water. Then the other thing, make sure that the level of your seedling that you've planted is the same as that ground level. Where the soil was is the same as ground level. Don't plant too deep below, like you've covered the whole seedling. At least the level should be the same. After you've planted, make sure that you've watered when necessary. When you're watering, it should not exceed over 50 meters. When you are choosing the location to plant your Hass avocados, look at the amount of rainfall that that region experiences. And this one is about the high areas that receives frequent rainfall, yes, of above 300 millimeters per month. These regions, they tend to encourage root rot and also the tree ends up dry. The region that you're planting your Hass avocados should have an average rainfall of 1000 millimeters. Anything above 1800 millimeters, it's not good for your Hass avocados. After you've planted your Hass avocado, make sure that you manage the farm well. It should be free of any weeds. Make sure that you've removed any perennial weeds such as cucumbers that may be growing on your farm. From there, make sure that you water when necessary. And also you can be controlling pests and diseases, the two most dangerous pests and two most dangerous diseases. Let's begin with pests. The number one most dangerous pest is fruit flies. Fruit flies, this is the pest that stands on your fruit and your fruit may end up having some like patches on it and it dries up or your fruit falls. Fruit flies are very dangerous and the problem with them is that they attack your fruit when at an early stage and also when they are at the expansion stage. So make sure that you've sprayed insecticide such as Profile preventively as early as possible. I know this is a challenge that has faced most export farmers and most commercial farmers. Make sure that you have as many pheromone traps on the farm as possible. It's very discouraging for you to farm your Hass avocados waiting for 2 or 3 years down the line only to get your fruit falling because of these fruit flies, root rot. Now, this disease can affect trees of any size and age. Infected trees exhibit small leaves that are usually pale or yellow-green, often wilting and falling prematurely, which gives the tree a sparse appearance. In advanced stages, branches may die back, leading to a small fruit and drastically reduced crop yields. The feeder roots become blackened, decayed, and ultimately die, resulting in the premature death of the tree. Treatment, you just need to drench with Gearlock Talbot 250 WP at the rate of 50 grams per 20 liters of water or Pyramid 700 WP at the rate of 100 grams per 20 liters of water. For the anthracnose, infection occurs when the fruit is still immature and the fungus remains dominant until the fruit ripens. The disease appears as sunken spots on the fruit which can develop into rot and penetrate deep into the flesh. In humid conditions, the spots may be covered with mass of stringy, salmon pink fungal spores. After this well management of pests and diseases, the tree starts bearing from 3 to 5 months. However, we've seen some trees starting from 18 months to 24 months, and by the 36th month, some farmers are harvesting. With this, and also don't forget, at the beginning of fruit flowering, make sure that you've top dressed your tree with CN. And also make sure that after you have finished harvesting, you've top dressed with the DSP and also added some manure to encourage further high yield in the future harvest. Also, it is encouraged to consistently do some pruning. Pruning, this is to remove any dead stem. It is advisable to apply foliar feeds and especially Zibo, the zinc and boron, to discourage fruit and flower abortion. Now with this one, you are ready to do your harvest period and you'll get some good yields and also you'll manage to get quality fruits that are well marketed. Don't forget to share this with farmers as many as possible. If you have any query, if you have any question, make sure to leave it in the comment section and we shall help and answer your question. Remember, our goal here at FarmWorks, we usually say the aim is to help you farmer and to encourage you make more money from your farming.